All right, listen up. No fluff, no forecast. This is an operator's briefing, straight up. We've got 5 minutes to cut through all the noise in the Winnipeg labor market. The mission is simple. I'm going to give you a playbook that will save you a ton of cash in 2026, so pay attention. $80,000. Burn that number into your brain, because that's the minimum it's going to cost you for one bad hire. We're talking salary down the drain, wasted training, lost productivity, and the hit your team's morale takes. That's the risk on the table every single time you post a job. And here's your deadline. The hiring decisions you make in Q1 and Q2, they lock in your labor costs for the entire year. Get this wrong, and you're not just inefficient, you're uncompetitive. You are bleeding cash while your competition is out there building an army. Okay, so let's get into it. To win, you have to know the battlefield. And right now, the Winnipeg market is sending out completely contradictory signals. You've got the official story, and then you've got the reality you're facing every single guy. It's time to separate the signal from the noise. Here's the number you see everywhere, 6.3%. That's the official unemployment rate for Winnipeg as of December 2025. This is the headline. Now, on paper, 6.3% unemployment should mean there's a decent pool of workers just waiting for your call, right? It suggests that for every 100 people, 6 are looking for a job. It's supposed to be an employer's market. And boom, there's the paradox. If people are out there, why are you tearing your hair out trying to fill key roles? Why does it feel impossible to find good candidates? This question is what defines the entire market right now. And the answer? That's where your advantage is hiding. First, let's clear away the junk. Yeah, some of this is cyclical noise, leftovers from the trade uncertainty back in 2025. It created some turbulence, but that's fading. It's not the real problem, it's just noise. And some of it is seasonal. Of course there are layoffs after the holidays in retail. It happens every single year. It's predictable, it's expected, and for our purposes, it's irrelevant. Ignore it. This is the signal. The real problem is structural. It's a fundamental, massive mismatch between the skills available in the market and the skills you actually need to run your business. Let me be crystal clear. Winnipeg does not have a labor shortage. It has a skills shortage. And that inefficiency is exactly where you're going to win. So, how do we turn this entire mess into a weapon? Understanding this structural mismatch gives you an unfair advantage, but only if you know how to exploit the unique conditions we have right here on the ground in Winnipeg. Look at this. This is Winnipeg's two-speed economy, plain and simple. On one side, you have a massive labor surplus, over 12,000 jobs added in healthcare. On the other, you have total scarcity. Construction is bleeding workers, and manufacturers are desperate for skilled people. The talent exists, it's just in the wrong lane. So what's our local edge? 3 things. 1, that crazy sector mix creates a hiring pool of people with great soft skills you can transfer. 2, we have a direct talent pipeline pumping out grads from places like Red River and Assiniboine. And 3, our lower cost of doing business means every dollar you invest in training an employee here goes way farther than it would in Toronto or Vancouver. This is our home field advantage. All right, enough theory. Here's the plan. This is the 5-step playbook to turn this market inefficiency into your weapon. This is all about execution. We're going to map your internal scarcity, stop buying talent, and start building it, create your own private pipeline, plug the leaks in your team, and then automate all the stupid work that's holding you back. Simple, direct, lethal. Step 1, before you do a single thing, map your own company. Which jobs are easy to fill? That's where you have abundant labor. Which roles are an absolute nightmare to hire for? That's where you have scarce skills. This map tells you exactly where to play defense with your current team and where you have all the leverage to hire. Step 2 is a total mindset shift. For those scarce roles, stop hunting for unicorns. They don't exist. The market is screaming at you that the perfect candidate isn't out there. So stop looking. You have to build them. Hire for attitude and raw potential, then drop them into a rock-solid 60-day training plan. No excuses. Step 3, build your own talent factory. Do not wait for talent to just show up. You go to the source. I want you to forge 2 formal partnerships. Go to Red River, go to Assiniboine, go to a trade association, get into their co-op and apprentice programs. This is how you build a sustainable, long-term pipeline of talent that your competitors can't touch. Okay, let's talk about keeping the people you work so hard to get. There's this myth that if people are leaving, you just need to throw a pile of money at them. It is the laziest, most expensive, and least effective solution in the book. Here's the reality check. People quit bosses, not companies. So before you even think about touching wages, you fix 3 things. 1, their schedule. Is it predictable or is it a chaotic mess? 2, their progression. Do they have a future with you or is it a dead end? And 3, their direct manager. Is that person a leader or a liability? You fix these, you fix retention. Period. And the final step, you need to free up your most valuable weapon, your team's time. I want you to find the bottom 20% of tasks in your business that are just repetitive, low-value garbage. I'm talking appointment booking, basic quotes, admin follow-ups. Automate it, kill it. This lets your actual humans focus on high-value work that actually makes you money. So that's the playbook. But a playbook is useless if you don't run the plays. So let's make this real. Let's look at the actual financial payoff. This is how you get your money back. Let's put some hard numbers on this. Imagine a typical Winnipeg contractor. By hiring for potential instead of perfection, they instantly avoid a $60,000 bad hire. Then, that new person absorbs about 10 hours of overtime every week. You do the math. The bottom line impact is over 83 grand straight back into their pocket. Every year. This is real money. So what are you going to do right now, today? Here's your checklist for this week. 1, pull your payroll data and find out where you're bleeding money on overtime. That's your weak spot. 2, schedule 30 minutes with your 2 best managers and ask them point blank why people really stay or leave. 3, send 1 email, just 1, to the co-op office at Red River or Assiniboine. 4, find 1 dumb, repetitive task you can kill with software this week. Look, the market is what it is. You can sit there and complain about it, or you can get out there and exploit it. The playbook is right here. If you want the detailed checklist to actually get this done, comment the word labor below. I'll send you the Winnipeg hiring and automation checklist directly. Now go execute.